Hello and welcome to this tutorial on how to use Canva to create a podcast album cover. So you want your podcast album cover to be square, and Canva they give free personal accounts. You can upgrade if you need something more, but this has sufficed just fine for me. So I have a free account and I've logged in, and it gives me some of these popular options right up top, and when you start you will not have a whole bunch of pictures underneath. This is just showing my past activity. So these options up here at the top are the most popular ones, and you do have more options over here on the end if you see this. And I'll actually go ahead and click on that just to show you how they lay this out, and they update this from time to time. But popular designs right up top, social media pieces, documents, ebooks. I'll just fly through this. Facebook ads down here at the bottom is one that I use pretty frequently, and if you look at my show notes, I often use this leaderboard piece. So back up here to the top, this social media one is actually 800 pixels by 800 pixels, which is perfect. So I'm going to click on that, and when it opens up, it's going to give us a bunch of backgrounds that we can choose from. Now you can use these, and if you click on this, it'll just populate. I'll show you what that looks like. So if I pick this one, this happens to cost $1. This one's not free. See that? This one is free. I'll go ahead and click on that. Okay. But we're actually going to go to a different space. But if you come down here, instead of being up at layouts, I said backgrounds. I used the wrong word. They give you all these different layouts. So that's what we were seeing. But if you come down here to uploads, I've uploaded some pictures, and you can use text and backgrounds. So this is what my current podcast album cover looks like. It's what I made here on Canva. Now I would suggest actually hiring somebody professional to do this, but if you're just getting started and you want to go about it this way, this is one way to do it. And it's basically free if you use all the images that are free. I might have paid for the pot and the mug here, I'm not sure. But I'll show you where I started. So I started this out with this picture. And so I made it bigger, cropped it in, and added other text. Okay. Bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And so as you get bigger, it will get harder to manipulate. So you might want to crop this down, but then you can come over and add other text. Okay, and you can use these different standards up there at the top, or you can use some of these other templates if they have any appeal to you. Okay? And you can change the color and the text that's in here. Okay? And you can change the size or the font. Okay? And when you are all done and happy with your images and everything, this is very unimpressive, obviously, but you can come up here and name it. And right up here at the top, okay, and you can call this, we'll just call this test. You're done naming it. When you're ready to download it, you just click on this up here at the top. It'll give you some choices. Okay. High quality, lower quality. PNG is always a higher quality image, but JPEG is more commonly received. Almost everything receives a PNG these days. I'll just use the JPEG. It's going to download it. Then I can use this picture wherever I want to use it. So for example, if I went into my show here, my show host is Libsyn. And if I scroll down, you can see that I've uploaded it as my standard picture. And now every time I publish an episode, that picture automatically goes out with my episode. So that's how you create and use your podcast album in Canva. I can also show you what this looks like if we open iTunes. So here's what your podcast album will look like as people search for your podcast and find you in iTunes. So it'll be right up here in the corner alongside of all your ratings and reviews. People can subscribe, and obviously if they share this here, your podcast art is going to go with the share wherever it goes. So I hope that that's helpful in teaching you how to create a podcast album cover in Canva that you can share with all sorts of folks in lots of different media.